Okay, making money using SMC. This is the continuation. This is the conclusion of the video. If you check my previous post, I talked about, I made an entry, I did a live execution. So, and I told you that I will come back to show you the conclusion of the trade. So here, I will show you the review of that live execution and the weekly review, because I did an analysis last week Sunday, which is pre-market analysis. So it is that same analysis I used to make money last week. I made an entry with it. So that trade I posted on the MondelaFX WhatsApp group, this is how I got it. And I did the analysis previous week Sunday before I came up for live execution, which is the previous video that I put up there, making money using SMC. So you can see right here, if you watch that video, I was talking about this 1 hour order block. The things I already discussed in that video, I'm not going to repeat them again. So I will continue from where I stopped. This is the other block I was talking about, where it was forming. I was telling people that forming another block that I wanted to trade down like this, and you all can see it. So you can look at what it did. When I talked about this equal high on that trade when it was trading, and before I got in my entry, all of you know why I got in my entry from that place, right? I talked about this daily fair value gap right here. Look at this candle wick here and this one right here. That is a daily fair value gap. If you watch my previous week analysis, the pre-market analysis, I talked about this fair value gap, that when price get there, that is when I would look to sell, right? Then let's drop it to 4 hours and look at what they did. Let me take it 15 minutes. And before that, let's check DXY, because I did an analysis on DXY as well. That look at this fair value gap right here. This is a fair value gap, this candle weak, and this one is a fair value gap. These two down consecutive candle, they are other block. And I talked about them in the previous analysis, that when the Dixie traded here, that will look to sell, that will look to buy it. Then, and I told you that anything we are seeing on DXY, the opposite of it is what we're looking to see on EU and GU. So look at the trade now. You can see what they were doing. When they were trading here, this equal high. And I told you people that when you read that making your ends meet, when you study that part properly in that smart money concept trading Bible, I was talking about the only one we trade, it is when they engage liquidity into a higher time frame PDRA. What is this? This shaded area right here. What is it? Is it not a higher time frame PDRA that I just marked? A daily fair value gap. You people, my student, already understand what I'm saying. If you have not been following my video from the beginning, you will not understand what I mean by PDRA. Those of you that watch all the lectures that I've given you, right from that first video, live after school, down to the 10th one, which is Smart Money Concept Trading Bible, I've given you all these things. Then, when it was trading here, this is CPI candle, right? This candle right here. This is CPI. You already know how to find it. Go to your go to your investing.com on Wednesday, 8:30 New York time. That is 2:30 Nigerian time. You will see that there is a news event by 2:30 Nigerian time and 8:30 a.m. New York time. Look at the time right there. Look at the time. Look at the time. When I put my candle, my cursor there, look down. Wednesday, 15 January 2025, 8:30. That is a candle. So they were using that information to take money from people. Look at all this high right here. This high, they were formed last week, Friday, down to this level. They came to take all this high position into this higher time frame PDRA. Then I dropped it to 5 minutes charts. When I dropped it to 5 minutes chart, I was waiting for them. Look at how I got my entry. My first entry was here. The second one was here. When I got in first one here, my stop loss was here. Look at the stop, the pips from here to this place. That is 18 pips. Then I walked. This is a monster. I walked this movement. This trade ran from here down to this. How many pips is that? That is almost 80 pips, 76 pips. I mean 77 pips. That is a monster. That is a mega trade. That is a millions move, $1 million move. And anytime you trade, what I want you to put understanding, when I was trading, immediately the trade got here, this low right here, I took profit. I took one position off from here when I was trading, and I posted that trade on the group. Then I said, when I was trading that day, it created some fair value gap here. Let's take it a 15 minutes chart. Okay, look at it here. Look at this fair value gap right here. The one this shaded area with white rectangle right here. Take it to 1 hour, you see it clearly. You know, this is the power of smart money concept. When you can see price before it happens. If you're watching my previous analysis, if you have been following them, you will see that I do this analysis down when the market has not happened. When I was doing this analysis, the market was here. So the market was somewhere around here. What's the previous analysis that I did? Pre-market analysis. The power of what I'm doing with people is I am calling the market. I am showing you what the market would do before the week begins, and it's happening. The market was here, and I told you that we will try to take this low. Then after taking this low, they will come back into this play before we sell. Is that not what I said in the analysis? And is that not exactly what happened here? I did my analysis. I published it with people. Then I brought it down to my entry where I made execution. And I was telling you that I will maintain this trade and I will come to show you the end of it. Look at what it did here on Thursday. They were consolidating. It came back. I moved my stop loss to break even right here. They came back on Thursday to take me out. Then I re-entered. When I re-entered, I put my stop loss here now. The way I put my stop loss, it is not an ordinary level. You can see when they retrace on Friday again, because I told you that smart money are looking for liquidities wherever they are. See smart money, see liquidity. So anywhere you see market, when market is consolidating like this, is forming liquidities, is generating liquidities. Then everybody put their stop loss here. They came back on Friday with that news event again. There are some news event they used by 4 o'clock p.m. Nigerian time, which is 10 a.m. New York clock time. Look at this candle right here. This is a manipulation. People were thinking the market is going up, it has broken market structure to the upside. No, we didn't see it like that. When it was going up, my stop loss was there. I was not scared. That was my second position that I re-entered the following day because I got my re-entry on Wednesday. This is the sweet one here. I have already showed you. Then the other one that I added was Wednesday and was Thursday and Friday. Then when it came back, I almost got stopped out. Look at it here. I almost got stopped out. Look at where it traded to, and my stop loss was here. Do you know why it was there? Let me show you something. This candle, this rectangle right here, this shaded one, this is a daily fair value gap that I marked from daily. Look at it. I showed you people. This one right here. You have all these things on your chart already. So my stop loss was above the midpoint of this fair value gap. So that retracement back, I've seen this thing over and over and over again. I already know that no matter what they want to do here, this midpoint of this fair value gap, the upper side of it is always likely to be very strong. So my stop loss was above the midpoint. So they came back, they did stop me out. And I was watching. Let's take it back to 15 minutes chart. I want to make this a very quick one. So those of you that are watching me right now, if you are watching in your analysis, the first thing you do is you need to have everything that I'm putting on my chart right now. You need to have it on your chart, right? Then when I'm talking, when price get there, you see how price is reacting off them. Then look at other thing they did here on Friday on 15 minutes chart. When they came on, were running up, people, I was not chasing them. Then look at what they did. They got there, they dropped the market down. That is when I closed the remaining position. I wanted to hold this trade till next week, but I said no. I will be very busy next week with my now. This analysis, this review, I'm supposed to this review is supposed to have been ready before now, but I had a test yesterday, which is Saturday, and I was so busy. I've been trying to do this review for you people, so I wanted to hold this trade till next week, but I will be very busy next week. I won't really have much time for the chat. So if I don't come to the chat to do something, understand with me that your guy is in school and I'm handling some other things there as well. So for that reason, when the market was trading here that day, look at it. On Friday, when the market was here, that is when I got out. I did not wait again. On Friday, we were close to the end of the day already. Then I took out the remaining position. And what I want you people to understand is go and watch that my previous week analysis that I did, the pre-market analysis that I did, and look at what the market has done here. Now, what I want people to understand, anytime I take a trade in front of you people, what you calculate is how many pips did that market run. Then you now check pips, check that movement with a standard loss size, check with it a mini loss size, and check with it a micro loss size. Then you know the power of what I just did here. It is not about how much you're making. Investors are not looking about how much you're making. People, if somebody is coming to give you money now to trade with, they are not looking about how much you are making. They are looking about how many pips can you secure. It is that pips now they will invest on. If you can secure 30 pips every week, you know what that is. That means if you give $1, you're going to take $3 with that 30 pips. If you give $10, you're going to take 30. If you give 100, you're going to take 300 with that 30 pips. And look at what I did here. If from here to the end of this, okay, let's say 30 pips or 50 pips from this run, because I did not get the whole run. I took up something here, 30 pips. Then all this one, some of my positions were stay in. Then I moved my stop loss to break even right here. When they came back to take out this high, then I was stopped out in profit. That is the advantage of you using a break-even stop loss. A break-even stop loss is when you look at my previous stop loss was here above this high. Then I move it here. I still move it down here. When it came to take me back, I re-enter another entry. That was when I put my stop loss here again. So what am I saying here? How do you measure your success? How do you measure if you are growing? It is by these pips. Don't think that that's why I told people, those of you that are trading right now, I said trade with a micro lot size, trade with a mini lot size, and trade with a standard lot size, so that you will know the power of each of them. You can see that any trade you take with the standard lot size, you see that you are making more money from that particular position. Then the one you take with mini lot size, you are making more money from that position than the one you take with a micro lot size. So somebody who is trading this same trade that I took right here now, this is a $1 million trade. This is $1,000 trade. It depends on what every fucking trade I put in place as capital to buy or to sell this market when I engage. So people can see now this is a million move. I did this analysis. If you watch the pre-market analysis I did last week, you see that this is $1 million move, because I did all these things before the week begin to trade. Let's take it to 1 hour and I'll explain to you. I noted this low earlier when I was doing my previous week analysis. Then it came back, take this low, then it traded all, and now it's coming down. My targets now, I want you to come and take this low when I'm going to do a pre-market analysis for the week. That is weekly top-down analysis. I will now explain all of this, but this is what it did last week compared to the analysis that I gave down. Then go to DXY. As I explained to you people, that when it got here, that we're going to buy it, drop it down to let's take it down to 4 hours chart. You look at what they're doing. I told you people that once we lose this level, that we would love to see them to take this equal low right here, that I'll be telling you people this equal low. But we did not lose the level yet. We have not lose it. It's still active. That's when it's going up. Take it down to 1 hour. Look at the same thing they did. So I said the market was here on Friday last week. That is on Sunday last week when I was doing my analysis. The market was around here. Then it opened on Monday and traded to take this high. Then they run back, came back into this weekly daily fair value gap. Then look at what happened after that. This is 1 hour order block right here. Then it displays it exactly the same thing I explained to you on EU. This is the opposite side of it, and everything originated from DXY, as I always tell people. Then take it down to 15 minutes charts. You can see it. What is happening right there? The same thing. They came back to take all this low, just what EU did here, right here. The same thing. So what I want people to see is the analysis that I'm giving you people, how is it panning out? How is it delivering price according to what I'm giving you people? So I'm going to go to GU now to show you what it did there too, because I did an analysis there on GU last week that this is what it will do. Then what you ask yourself is, this analysis that I'm giving you right now, is it panning out according to what I'm telling you? If you have been watching all my analysis right from that video, Smart Money Concept Trading Bible, I did a top-down analysis at the end of that lecture. Start watching all my analysis down to where we are right now and see how these things that I'm telling you are happening in price. So that is how you view your success. That's how you view the things that I'm teaching you. Are they happening according to what I'm saying? Are they happening? If I do analysis, does it stand? None of my analysis has failed. All the analysis I've been doing, check all of them. And these things are right in front of you, right there. You have access to them on TradingView, right? So let's go to this is GU. Let's go to GU daily chart first. The review on it. I was talking about this other block, this daily order block, that when market traded here, that is where we love to engage, right? Then it did not trade there. It has not traded there. Then let's drop it to 4 hours. For you to understand this thing that I'm doing here, you need to follow my post in order. You already see my MondelaFX Trading Bible. I published it on YouTube right there under my community. What I'm going to be doing every fucking week, and I published it on Twitter. MondelaFX Twitter is there. MondelaFX WhatsApp group, I published it there. So all of you now, if you don't know what we're doing here, you have to follow that timetable. That is what I'm going to be doing. Everything you see on the timetable, I'll be doing it according to that timetable. So I was talking about this level. Let's take it to 1 hour. I was talking, if you watch out my analysis and you pay attention to things I was discussing, I was talking about this 1 hour order block, that when market traded, that it can trade down, right? But I said that I'm not going to engage from here, that I would want it to come here first. And look at what it did. You see now, they traded to this 1 hour order block. This is 1 hour order block right here, right? They traded there. Then look at what market did. They drop it down, created a fair value gap. This is the high. They took it up, drop it down, came to take this high into this fair value gap, drop it down. Another one here, return to this fair value gap. Look at the fair value gap I'm talking about. I hope you can see them clearly. And this is 1 hour order block, right? It traded into this fair value gap, it dropped. It created another fair value gap here, traded to it, it dropped. You can see what it's doing. Take it to 5 minutes charts. Look at all of them here. 15 minutes chart. I mean, this 15 minutes chart. So this is the review of the analysis that I gave you previously, right? And you have already seen how I made money with the analysis here on EU. I showed you the entry, the execution. I showed you on EU, and this is the end of the trade. It is still trading down. My target is all these lows here, all these lows you are seeing. This low, this one, this level. This is 1 hour order block right here. This is 4 hour fair value gap. Let me take it to 4 hours and show you what I'm talking about. So when you get there, my TBs are there. Look, this candle wick and this one right here is a fair value gap on 4 hour. And there's these 3 down consecutive candles at 4 hour. I talked about them in that my pre-market analysis, right? That I did last week, Sunday. So you can see I've already marked them. So I am still looking at this market to drop down here, but when I'm going to do a weekly analysis, the top down analysis, I'll talk about them properly. But this is a review of the analysis that I did last week and how I made entry with it. This is a millions dollars move. This is a mega move. This is a mega trade. It's only senior trader that will understand the move that took place here, right? So if I was to trade here that day with a standard lot size, people will know that, oh, this is money. With a mini lot size, this is money. I don't trade in the month of January, but I said that I'm going to be trading and showing people how market is delivering price with my analysis. And that is why I'm here doing it. The trade I took last time, you can see that I did that trade with a micro lot size. I did not go with a high rate because this is the month of January and I did not trade. Oh, and wise. Look at what they did here. You can look this all these things they were doing here last week were manipulation because we had a lot of news events in our economic calendar. So they were using that news to manipulate price. Send it up, send it down, send it up. Look at what they did here. First of all, with this candle, they drop it down before they took it up. They drop it down again. That is manipulation. When market is not going in one direction, what did I tell you? You stay on the sideline. You don't engage. So I understood what they were doing here. So I was not scared to do anything with them when they were doing all this manipulation. The fact is for you to see these things because it is not everybody that can see this thing that I'm showing you right here that I'm exposing to you. Some people cannot see this thing, and once you see it, you cannot see it. When smart money is trading, I understand when they are moving these things, taking money from people, sweeping stop loss. So the best time you get in is when they sweep stop loss. They remain one side. Look at what they did. They took this buy side, people that kept their stop loss, they kept take them out. Then what was the other side of the trade that remained? The sell side. And you can see how they dropping the market now towards the sell side. So this is a review of the analysis that I did last week. Go and check those videos, and if there is anything I talked about in the previous week analysis and that thing has not happened, put it in the comment that, oh Mondela, you said this and it did not happen. Oh Mondela, you said this and it's happening. That is great. Then you know where you belong, right? So this is MondelaFX, the review on the weekly analysis and the review on the trade that I took last week as well on Wednesday. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be doing more of this as I always say. So stay tuned and enjoy yourself. If there's anything you see on my chart here, you can put the same thing on your own chart from wherever you are watching me from right now. Put the same thing on your chart on Trading View. And whenever the price trade to that level, you will see how they react. So the next video, I'm going to give you the top down analysis for the week. That is weekly analysis. I will tell you what they're going to do in the coming week of trading. Then you get ready, put the same thing on your chart like that, then you wait for them. So stay tuned till I see you in the next video.